In the shadow of cinematic milestones like Apocalypse Now and The Deer Hunter, a quieter but emotionally potent film slipped through the cracks. Heroes, released in 1977, brought together two rising stars, Harrison Ford and Henry Winkler, at a critical juncture in their careers. While the film may not be widely remembered today, it remains a poignant exploration of post-war trauma and identity, anchored by deeply personal performances that foreshadowed the actors' later successes. Set in the aftermath of the Vietnam War, Heroes follows Jack Dunn, Henry Winkler, a troubled veteran struggling with PTSD. Haunted by his past and grasping at dreams of normalcy, Jack embarks on a journey to reunite with his former platoon members. Along for the ride is Carol Bell, Sally Field, a woman who initially resists Jack's eccentric plan but gradually becomes an emotional anchor for him. Their evolving relationship provides a heartfelt counterbalance to the film's more harrowing moments. While the story begins as a road trip comedy of sorts, it slowly peels back its emotional layers. Jack's whimsical plan to start a worm farm quickly becomes a metaphor for rebuilding a shattered life. The revelation that his unit may no longer be alive hits both the character and audience with devastating clarity. It's a narrative twist that reframes the entire journey, not as a hopeful reunion, but as a desperate search for closure and self-forgiveness. Henry Winkler, then best known for playing the Fonz in Happy Days, delivers a revelatory performance that defies expectations. Vulnerable, raw, and grounded, Winkler's portrayal of Jack Dunn is a far cry from the leather-jacketed cool of his television persona. In the film's final act, Winkler fully embodies a man confronting his deepest fears and unraveling truths. It's an understated yet powerful performance that deserves far more recognition. Harrison Ford, on the brink of becoming a global icon with Star Wars, plays Ken Boyd, one of Jack's old war buddies. Though his screen time is limited, Ford leaves a lasting impression. His character, charismatic yet emotionally guarded, feels like a man stuck in time, unable to escape the battlefield. Ford subtly navigates Boyd's conflicting emotions, showing both strength and fragility. It's a quiet performance, but one rich with nuance and foresight. Watching Ford here is like witnessing a master craftsman honing his tools before global superstardom. Sally Field, too, deserves credit for grounding the film in emotional authenticity. Her chemistry with Winkler is electric, providing not just romantic tension but also genuine compassion. Her presence ensures that Heroes never veers into melodrama. Instead, it remains tethered to real human emotion. The authenticity of Heroes is no accident. The original screenplay was penned by James Karabatzos, a Vietnam veteran who would later write Hamburger Hill and Heartbreak Ridge. Although the final draft was completed by David Freeman and the film directed by Jeremy Paul Kagan, the heart of Karabatzos' experience remains intact. Heroes doesn't exploit war, it internalizes it. The trauma isn't just shown, it's felt in every scene, every choice, every lingering silence. Financially, Heroes was a modest success, grossing over $33 million against a $3 million budget. But its true value lies in its character studies and the career turning points it represents. For Winkler, it was a leap into serious dramatic territory. For Ford, it was the calm before the storm. His next role would forever change his life. And for Field, it was yet another demonstration of her natural versatility. Nearly 5 decades later, Heroes remains an overlooked gem, one that speaks softly but carries the weight of a generation's pain. It's a reminder that healing after war is not linear, that identity is fragile, and that even the most broken people can still find grace through connection. If Heroes has faded from the popular consciousness, it is not because it lacked meaning. It's because it came at a time when quieter stories were often overshadowed by spectacle. But in today's world, where discussions of trauma, mental health, and post-war reintegration are finally being taken seriously, Heroes deserves a fresh look. It's more than just a forgotten war movie. It's essential viewing for what it says about the human cost of conflict and for what it reveals about two actors right before they became legends.